I'm Emma.
I'm Mohammed.
I'm Logan.
Let's start with a question for you to think about. Is time really money? Picture the company Venga. Venga is a hospitality tech company based out of Washington, D.C. Every Friday, all of the employees gather for lunch at a restaurant of their choosing to enjoy a meal as employees, which the company then pays for. After that, they get the rest of the day off to enjoy themselves and be free from the hassles of work. On the other hand, employees of different companies are stuck watching people from their windows who are enjoying the weather, spending time with their families, or just relaxing from the stress at work. Now, which one would you rather work for?
The answer is obvious. But what would your answer be if I asked you which team of employees was more productive? You might say that the company that was stuck indoors had more time to put in work, answer emails, make phone calls, etc. But actually, companies such as Venga, who get half days on Fridays during the summer, have proven to be more productive than they were when they were required to stay the entire workday.
That's right. Not only are half-day Fridays something that people look forward to and enjoy, but it actually increases productivity among employees. To go along with that, these shortened weeks have also improved retention, increased health, and decreased electricity costs for firms, and more benefits. We believe that half-day Fridays are not only something that employees can enjoy, but that's something that can be beneficial for the company and how the people view the company.
So how can employees taking off work actually be beneficial to your company? Well, quite simply, employees will work hard for things that they want. When employees know that they will have the opportunity to enjoy their weekend a bit more and have more time to do things for themselves or for their families, they will put in the extra effort that it takes to meet their quota throughout the rest of the week, showing an increase in productivity of the business. A study done by Opinion Research Corporation showed that 66% of people believed they were more productive with these shortened summer hours. Along with employees making up what would be missed work by putting in more productive hours, there is also data that supports that companies who give shortened summer weeks have higher employee retention. Employees realize that their company is giving them something that they don't have to give them, and they are going to be extremely loyal because of that. These people have friends that don't get this opportunity, and they aren't going to give it up easily by switching to another company. These days mean a lot more to people than you may think. Getting an extra hour or two can mean getting to spend more time with their families, finally getting into their appointments, or beating the traffic rush on peak Friday hours. Your employees will value these hours and want to stay loyal to your company. Allowing employees to leave early shows that the company cares about their employees and that they are willing to let them leave their work so that they can stay happy throughout the rest of the week. By implementing shorter weeks in the summer, you are showing your employees that you care about them, and they will in turn show that they care about staying and performing at your company.
One of the biggest advantages to having half days on Fridays is that it can be beneficial to the health of your employees. More specifically, it can improve heart health and relationships because employees are less stressed. Decreased illness means that your company's healthcare costs may be reduced and your team will be more likely to be present, active, and engaged. Long hours are bad for employees' both mental and physical health. In fact, research has shown productivity drops when employees work more than 50 hours in a week. When you force your employees to work these long hours, you run the risk of them becoming burned out. Half days on Fridays have a direct correlation with reducing stress and increasing productivity. Happy people are 12 times more productive than unhappy people. When employees are more relaxed, they are more likely to work harder and better. As we've mentioned before, efficiency isn't measured in hours. So giving employees more downtime to relax results in time being used more productively. By making your employees happy, they become happier with their employer and more motivated to get work done and do it well.
So Logan, who would want paid time off, right? As a company, this attracts employees and sets you above the competition. Paid half-day Fridays. Imagine going to work in the morning and then being out for lunch with your coworkers, or if you don't like them, other friends. But there's more. Permitting your employees to have flexible summer hours allows them to have a better work-life balance and builds trust between you and them. Makes them happier. Makes you happier as an employer, right? You don't have to deal with them. But all of it, of course, there are people that oppose to half-day Fridays. And they say that employers abuse the right and that would cost the business. But According to Forbes, that isn't true. The reality is, business owners generally say, if there is any abuse, it's a small minority. And, if they're gonna abuse that, then they're no good fit for the business. It also increases employee productivity, as Emma mentioned, which increases the revenue being made for the firm. And as we all know, profit is revenue and costs. So we're increasing revenue here, but we're also decreasing costs. You save costs as a firm on electricity. It might seem like a small reason, but if your office is shut half-day Friday, that's a significant amount of time. They're not running dozens of computers, the AC, but here in PA, the heating, the lights, and other costs that will go along with running an office will go down, and that all increases profit.
So what can we take from this? Efficiency isn't just about hours, it's about maximizing your output for a given input. It's a measure of the amount of work an employee can get done. At the end of the day, does the amount of hours an employee puts into your business matter if they are still completing all the work that they need to get done? If employees are able to work harder Monday through Thursday to finish their work, they shouldn't have to be in the office from exactly 9 to 5.
Half-day Fridays are a small thing a company can do that can make a great impact. More and more companies each year are giving their employees time off on Fridays because it is proven to have made an impact on these companies and those that work for them. Employees perform better when they know they get to leave early on Fridays, and they will be very loyal to their company because of that.
Having all these hours back for recreation will allow employees to have an extra day to recharge, deal with stress, watch some more sports, and come back ready to work. It's nice, and it's an inexpensive perk that shows that the company appreciates all the hard work you put in every day. Your business has the opportunity to thrive with happier, harder working employees by simply giving them more time. So, we will leave you with a final question. Is time really money? Clear? Clear as mud.